Hello Spectres, welcome to another First Descendant video. This time we'll be covering one of the broken characters in the game, Bunny, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on her at the end of this video. Before we get in, make sure to leave a like because it will help get the video out to more people. I plan on covering as many characters before the beta ends, and I've already covered Sharon, so make sure to check that video out after you watch this one. Again, this game is still in beta, so things might change on the final release. On to her abilities. Her first ability, Throw Bomb, detonates an electrical orb in the air that damages the nearest enemy, applying electrocution as well as chaining to nearby enemies. Her second ability, Speed of Light, grants a speed boost by 50%, and while in this state, this will charge up the electricity bar which is located below the MP bar. Since we're talking about the electricity bar, let's cover the passive, Rapid Foot, which charges the electricity bar when Bunny covers any sort of distance either by running, jumping, or even walking. When Bunny stops moving, the bar will slowly dissipate. Now onto her third ability, Lightning Emission is the primary way that Bunny dishes out damage. When activated, a circle of electricity starts pulsing from Bunny, and the pulse increases based off the amount the electricity bar is at the time of dealing significant damage to the enemies around Bunny. In her fourth ability or super ability, Maximum Power, Bunny shoots out a beam of electricity. This time it uses the electricity bar, so be mindful when using it. Alright, on to the reactors. Go with the tingling set because it will give you a buff to the skill damage as well as the buff to electricity output. For mods, it's up to you on how you want to play, but I found this really strong build that gives you practically unlimited ability energy as well as constant uptime for lightning emission. So let's jump in and how this works. Since lightning emission is Bunny's main way to deal damage, how do we keep this up at all times? The idea is to get the cooldown to be lower than a duration, so in this case we want the cooldown to be lower than 20 seconds. For skill cooldowns we'll be using Skill Cost Optimize and Nimble Fingers and try to get those maxed out if possible. With just those two mods you're set, but here we're wanting to push the build to its limits. To increase our module capacity we'll be using the Shocking Punch, but any orange card will do since the passive for those type of cards increases the module cap. For the Transcendence mod, we'll be using the Electric Condense, which charges the fourth ability into a gradual charge and then detonates from Bunny herself, dealing damage to enemies around her. Next, we'll be getting as much range as possible, so we'll be using Range HP Calculator and Skill Expansion. Let's add a few mods to reduce the cost of using the ability, so we'll add Cost Optimizer, Skill Cost Support, and Strong Mentality. For the rest, add a bit of health with the HP concentration and buff electrical damage output with Electric Master and Electric Specialist. Finally, we'll be using Energy Collection, which will give a high chance of dropping energy orbs from enemies so you can keep your MP topped off. Now for the rotation. Start by running or popping Speed of Light to start charging the electricity bar. Once you have enough, pop Lightning Emission, and then by then you should have a decent amount of charge where the pulses will be fairly fast. Then just start running around and have fun. Now what makes this build a bit broken is that Lightning Emission does not cost any MP, only uses the electricity bar. So if you can keep on moving, you have the ability to keep it up 24/7. With the cooldowns in place, all you have to do is press Lightning Emission again and you'll keep the ability going and thus kills more enemies, and then in turn will give you MP balls which then keeps Speed of Light going. You can then weave in Throw Bomb and Electrical Condense, but these cost MP, so be mindful when you want to weave those into your rotation. If you made it this far in this video, thanks again. I'll be giving a few thoughts on bunnies, so if you came here for the build, thanks for watching and make sure to leave a like before you go. Alright, on to Bunny as a character. Again, this is taken from her beta version, so final release there might be some changes. I think she's a good solid character as a whole. If you want ad clear, she's your girl, and she does decent damage to bosses as well. With the characters I've been able to play with so far, she seems the most balanced because even though she has basically unlimited ability spammage, she can still cancel by either running into an enemy or getting slowed with ice. I don't think she needs to be nerfed or even buffed to say the least. Well, there you go. Have fun running with this amazing speedster. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
The day has come. The news that was sent to change my life has fallen upon me. I'll be right back.